pressing concerns about this upcoming general election?
So what I concerned the most was the free and fair game of the election for this year, because if you look at the rules and the criteria of doing general elections, that would be more facilitating to the power, to the government more than the anti-government. I mean, for the opposite side of the government. I think what I'm really concerned the most was the fair game that they are going to use it in the election this year.
Okay. Now, is this upcoming election just another general election, or is there any special implications? Do you see this as just another general election, or there's something more to it for voters in Thailand?
This election would change Thailand if it's successfully changed. I mean, the new generation are more and more concerned about the future, never before. Because from my experience of teaching the students, before they was just study and they just trying to go for their job when they graduated. But now they're concerned about the future because the situation, socio-economic situation would shape their ideas. And I think they would trying to show their political will by going to vote. I think because of the social media, because of the what you call relationship between the parents. As you know, this is not just only 8 years long conflicts. It has been almost 20 years since the topple down of Thaksin Shinawatra. I think the new generation would be more and more aware of their future. That's why if the election would be fair enough for them, there would be no tricky. No, I think the Thai new generation would show their political will by changing the government.
Right. But we all are aware that the junta appointed Senate, 250 of them, will still be able to jointly vote for the next prime minister. Would that not make this upcoming general election undemocratic as a result?
There are two implications. The first one was that when the people knows that the government has already 250 advantage of this in advance of going to vote for prime minister, we know that if these senators would be in the game, Kun Prayut will be win, of course. No wonder. Neither Kun Prayut or Kun Pravit would return back to the position. And then I think, yeah, it's a big problem. We cannot deny the existence of this 250 strong power of the elites. So they are the elite networks. Again, if the 250 would become just only not a symbolic of the elites, this would also, another way that I am saying, the first implication was that the elite would still in power. Another implication was that if the people would not change the game by voting what they call landslides for the pro-democratic parties, it would show that Thailand would have more conservative side than the what they call progressive side. So 250, Kun Prayut has it, and another 500 would come from the people. So of course, if the people would like to change the political climate of Thailand, yeah, that would be landslides. But if it would be not the landslides, we still be under this 250 elite politics.
Now, surprisingly, the Election Commission have just recently said they will not report the vote counting real time, but will only present the public with the tallies hours later after the ballot results have been closed. What do you make of it?
I think this happened before. No wonder, right? Before the election last time, 4 years ago, it pretty much the same thing that the election commissions, they would have a lot of excuse for their mistakes, like the office doesn't have calculators and the light was blacked out and things like that. I think this is the techniques that the power people who are in power would use it. That's why this is one of the most concerns that I have, that would not be a free and fair game. So there would be a lot of ghost ballots, what they call. There would be a lot of extra ballots that we don't know. So we need the civil society to verify and check it again, like check and balance of this, you know, election committee. So I think election committee is a main game changers again, not just only the people but also the election committee, election commission should be the one who make this game transparent. I think this is a big concern, of course. If they don't report it live or report it simultaneously, it would be a big problem that would lead to a big clash again. Because now, again, there is another way that the people can do. Like we have social network, we have tools to live. I think the People's Network should set up another commissioners, you know, like encounter commissioner of the Thailand's election commission.
Okay, last question for you. Do you have any parting words for the Thai voters for this upcoming election? Any advice or?
Yeah, I think this would leave under the hands of the people because the future it's in our hands. People say it's just only 3 seconds democracy, 3-second democracy in the ballot. But I think this would change Thailand for the next future. Again, this is in the, what you call, how to say, a transitional period of Thailand, whether Thailand would still be under the dictatorship or authoritarianism, or we can change the country by going to vote, because still democracy focus on people's power. So the only people's power that we can show is only 3 seconds, but it would designate Thailand forever. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Assistant Professor Akarapong Kamkoon, Dean of Predee Pranomyong International College of Thammasat University. We hope to have you here for Khaosod
Thank you.
again in the future.
Welcome.
Thank you.
ครับผม
Goodbye.
ครับสวัสดีครับ